What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lang, man, and I'm back here with another reaction video, Slime. And right now, I'm about to react to the case of Kathy Blair. You feel me? A lot of y'all been hitting me to react to this. You feel me? I know a lot of y'all, if y'all new over here, you feel me? I know a lot of y'all probably know me for the music reactions, but um, on the channel, bro, I do more than just music reactions. You feel me? Like I do music reactions, forensic file reactions, like funny video reactions, like. You feel me? I do it all on the channel, you feel me? I'm not just a music reactor because I know a lot of y'all be like, bro, Lang, bro, where the other reactions? You feel me? I got a playlist on the channel. Like, you can go to the playlist, bro. I got every reaction that I've done. The forensic files, you feel me? The mysterious cases of, like, people gone missing. Like, everything on there, bro. Just go check it out, you feel me? I be trying to tell y'all, you feel me, like, stop sleeping on me, you feel me, like, bro, I do it all over here, you feel me, and if y'all new over here, make sure to hit that sub button too, you feel me, but this one right here, a lot of y'all was like, bro, this one's crazy, you feel me, like, this story is just crazy, you feel me, and y'all know with these reactions right here, besides my music reactions, and my funny video reactions, my forensic files, and like my murder like reactions, or like just in general, like the murder cases and the forensic files are like my favorite videos because I always tell y'all it's real life. You feel me? And you hear the most craziest stuff. You feel me? And it really teaches you on a level of like who you should and should not trust. You feel me? Like for real. So it's a lot. You learn a lot watching these. You feel me? That's why I like them. You feel me? But we about to see what happened and what's going on. You feel me? And shout out to, I think this is from that chapter. So I'm gonna have the link in the description below. So yeah, let's just get into this thing, Slime. Let's see what's going on with this. The case of Kathy Blair. Let's get it, Slime. Let's go.
Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike, and in this whole video we're talking about what we usually talk about. I don't know what kind of intro that was. In this whole one, Austin is on the cards. Yeah, we're going south by southwest, depending on where you are. It could be like north by northeast for all I know, or like just down the road. In 2014, there were a series of events. Shocking, really. And it would lead to two men. One, the usual suspect, one, the unusual suspect. So, let's give it a go. If you live in Austin, and, I mean, I don't know, maybe you do, in the northern part of the city, you might be familiar with a nice, quiet little old neighborhood. It's actually not quiet that deers run around it at night. Name of Tamarack Trail. It was on Tamarack Trail that 53-year-old Kathy Lynn Blair lived. Kathy was from Burbank, California, and was as musical as they come. That was in fact the reason she moved to Texas 20 years from...
Yeah, I was just about to say, bro, that's Texas, you feel me? And y'all know, you feel me? I'm from Houston, you feel me? So y'all already know for us Texas people, like I definitely know where like that little section was. That's crazy. You feel me? Shout out Texas, you feel me? You already know, man.
2014. She was there to serve as the very popular director of the Christian Choral Society of Austin after getting her master's in vocal performance at the University of Texas. Kathy had two children, Hannah and Joseph, two divorces, and on the 5th of December, early 6th, 2014, Tamarack Trail was a very dark place to be. Literally, because, well, you know, and figuratively. That night, the 5th of December, Kathy's son Joseph was staying with his mom on Tamarack Trail. Joe was in the Navy. As he was waiting assignment, he was chilling with the Owen, and that night, he was out and about. He went up to meet some of his buddies for a few sups on the town. When he came home early the next morning, well,
I need you to come to my house right away.
What's happening there, sir?
I think my mom is dead. There's a lot of blood. I think someone broke in and killed my mom.
Joe, what's your mom's name?
Her name is Kathy Blair.
It was a nice, safe neighborhood, not the kind of place you could imagine this would happen. It's the kind of place where you'd be like, someone was murdered on Hamrock Trail. Say again, over, I misheard you. So the police arrived early that next morning.
Yeah, bro, because Samrock Trail, bro, like, I have a homie that lives out there, bro. Like, Samrock Trail, bro, is, like, one of the safest places, like, in Austin. Like, in Texas, period. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. Like, you wouldn't expect no murder over there. Like, you would be like, huh? That's crazy how I never even knew about this. And, like, I'm from Texas. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Find a very distraught Joe, and as they entered the bedroom, they simultaneously entered a crime scene.
Wow.
Drawers had been pulled out, ransacked. Thieves had gone through a bedroom searching for valuables, while Kathy Blair bled out on her bed. They could tell because there was blood on the light switch, indicating it had been turned on after the fight. What probably happened was that while Kathy was sleeping, someone crept in. Kathy awoke, they fought, she was stabbed, she was strangled, and eventually her neck was sliced open. Then this bad bastard took his time going through all of her stuff, looking for what's good. He found it. Home invasion turned home murder. They took their time, so much so they made sure to leave behind no evidence. No DNA, no fingerprints, nothing other than a shoe imprint on the ground. But there was nothing to point out, whose foot that shoe was on. Well, that's not quite true. Okay, I'm telling fibs. Because that night, somebody else happened to be on the road, too. A neighbor of Kathy's, a guy named Rob, was out on the streets that night himself. At about 1:30 in the a.m., he was testing out a new gadget he got, his latest toy, a thermal scope. Wow, play that again? Yeah, that's about right. As he was having a goo, just lounging around in the middle of the road near Tamarack Trail, he saw a car pull up and a fella get out. This guy then walked toward Kathy's house. He obviously thought, back at the time, it's just a guy, going for a bit of a walkabout, whatever. Forgot about it immediately. It was then the next day that, as you read the paper, seen murder and where it was, he took that footage and he sent it to the police. Now, it didn't tell you much. It looks like a potato. But hey, they got the car type at the vaguest, and they know it's a man, and they got a walking type, so better than a kick up the arse. So the investigation continued. Wasn't really going far. And it wouldn't, not for 9 whole days. Because on the 15th of December 2014, it happened again. This time, not 1, but 2 deaths. 2.
Wow.
This time they were just as brutal as what happened to Kathy Blair. And this time it was a kindly old couple. Yeah. Sydney and...
Bro, whoever doing this, bro, you really gotta be, like, really sick in the head, bro. Like, something really gotta be wrong with you. Like, you out here killing innocent people, bro. Like, for no reason. These are the type of people, like, I hate you type of people, bro. Y'all shouldn't exist on this earth, bro. In my opinion, because it's like, y'all out here taking innocent lives for nothing, just for your own enjoyment, bro. You feel me? But it'd be funny because people like them, when they in an environment with real killers, bro, like when they go off to like jail or whatever, bro, most of them don't really be like that, bro. That's why when they go in there, they get turned into, and then they end up killing themselves. Because it's like, bro, y'all doing this for enjoyment, bro. Y'all not even, like, y'all doing this to enjoy a satisfaction to yourself, bro. But it's like, when you get caught, bro, and you go to the big house where you got real killers, bro, where you dealing with just the realness in general, bro, and then you fold, that just proves like you was just doing like, bro, and that's how most of them be. You feel me? And to whoever who's doing this, bro, I hope you get caught, bro, and I hope you get everything coming to you, bro. I hope they turn you into in jail or in prison, cause screw jail, cause you going to prison. Feel me? Straight up, bro. Y'all could be like, Lane, bro, you tripping? Nah, bro, I'm not tripping. Whoever the killer is doing this, bro, they deserve everything coming to them. Feel me?
Shelton lived just a couple of blocks away from Kathy. Sydney was 85 years old, Billy 83 years young. They had been married for 64 years, had 3 children, 3 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. I swear to God I wasn't doing that for fun. And they had spent their lives working for the University of Texas at Austin. They had been retired since '89 and were living the good life at this point. However, they were getting on a little bit, and old age was catching up with them. Unfortunately, someone else caught up with them first. That morning, a home nurse, she was doing the rounds. She arrived up at the Sheltons and saw that the front door had been broken in. Once again, in the bedroom, you got a ransacked room, jewelry taken, stolen, and well, 2 dead this time, with a knife was sticking out of one of their eyes. They both had been beaten and stabbed to death. In fact, it was a lot more violent than Kathy's case. On walking in, the investigators immediately, this is looking deja vu. 2 houses within walking distance of each other, both ransacked, occupants murdered, occupants vulnerable. So, that means there's a big brave boy out there picking on sleeping women and the old and infirm.
Exactly.
Big brave boy who, now, could be a serial killer. Now there was worry on the police's part. I heard once they pop, they can't stop. They looked into all avenues connecting the victims and found none. It was 3 weeks, however, after after Kathy's murder, that somebody tipped into the police, racking our brains here, thinking of anything odd, weird, last while. They're like, I think I might have somebody you should talk to. See, a lad had done some work recently for Kathy Blair, done some gardening, landscaping work for her, and he was, according to them, a real piece of shit.
Yo, if you hate your job because you have to deal with 40-year-old children for customers, let me tell you a little story.
He was weird, rude, gave them the creeps, and his name was Tim Parlin, a local Austonian, and had spent, over the course of his life, 30 years behind bars for a number of crimes.
Wow.
No murders, but he got drugs, burglaries, grand theft auto, assault, that sort of thing. He specifically was a jewelry thief and lookout man who possibly would work as a landscaper / gardener, so he could scope out a home and then return later, covert-like, in his catsuit. So the police took him in. He, of course, knew how to talk to cops, which is not at all. But when they spoke to his wife, she told the police she knew the Sheltons. She also led the police to search the motel room they were staying in, and inside they found this, a receipt for a pawn shop. It was for a gold nugget pendant, and it belonged to Kathy Blair. And it was pawned the night she was killed. He didn't really waste much time at all, did he? From there, the police made some connections. See, in the Predator film, it's a sedan that drops off the killer. Tim drove a van, but his sister, also in Austin, had a Toyota. They tracked that car down and found traces of dried blood inside, and testing revealed it was Kathy's.
Wow.
So my work here is done, case closed, or, just a little bit to push it over the edge. Not quite, and in fact from here, it just gets a little bit more complex. So Tim was brought in, right, for violating his probation. And they were like, here, we'll have a bit of a chat with him, see what he knows about the murders. And he said, didn't talk, didn't say a thing. For most of the time. The only thing he did mention was a name. The name Sean Gant Benalcazar. Sean Gant Benalcazar couldn't have been further from Tim Parlin as a human being. He had no criminal record at all, lived in Galveston, an almost 4-hour drive away, He had a degree in microbiology and had been a high school science teacher. It didn't even seem like these two would be Facebook friends, never mind in cahoots or something like that. Sean went in to be interviewed by the police, and he said he barely knew Tim. The reason they did know each other was that Sean's sister was dating Tim's nephew. But he had been in Austin during the time of the home invasions, and he had been staying with Tim.
Go see our counselor. Alright. We're investigating a murder in Austin. And in particular, we're looking at Tim Carlin as the person that we believe committed the murder.
Well, he didn't tell me anything about his past. And I'm starting to feel like he set me up like a patsy. I'm curious because I'm completely in the dark on this. Who is murder?
He finally did admit he had been in the car when this footage was taken.
So where are you sitting in the car?
Passenger seat.
He said he was in the passenger seat. This passenger seat.
Came out of the sack, had blood on it, threw it in the passenger floorboard, and I took a peek at it, had jewelry in it, and I didn't want anything to do with it.
When did you figure out that it had something to do with the murder?
The fact that it had blood on it was not a good sign.
As they spoke,
bro, it's always somebody gonna tell. You feel me? Of course, bro. Cause this is like, bro. I hope you get everything that's coming to you, bro. And you already had one of your quote-unquote friends switch up on you and tell. So, bro, you're over with, bro. Like, bro, just throw this man away and lock him up, bro. Get him out of here. Like, why are you even...
to this high school teacher, eyeballed him. A few things kind of stuck out about him. A few things caused raised eyebrows. When he walked like this. He was also wearing shoes that matched the impression found at Kathy's house. So was it the guy who definitely seemed like he would do something like what happened, or this guy? Continually speaking to him, he said he did go in. He did go in the house. Then he said he went in and took shit. But he didn't kill her. Tim must have gone back in and taken her life.
Yeah, I turned on a couple lights in rooms where I didn't see her. Maybe he went back? I don't know. But I didn't kill her. And he kept telling me he wanted me to kill her, but I didn't. She didn't surprise me or anything. Like, she never woke up. Obviously something happened. I didn't say anything about it. And I didn't want, to get caught up in this.
They immediately called bullshit on that because there was blood on the light switch, and he finally admitted it. But of course, it was an accident.
She woke up. She lunged at me.
So, let me get this straight. So, bro killed this dude, killed her. Okay. That's... That was a super twister right here. You feel me? Because I thought the other dude did it, but it's obvious that this dude did it. You feel me? But either way, to me, both of y'all should get the book because, bro was, the other dude was a freaking, what they call it, sensitive to murder. Like, bro was there, present. You feel me? So, bro had just as much to do with it, you feel me, as bro right here, the dude who did it, you feel me? So both of them, to me, just deserve the book, in my opinion, because it's scandalous, bro. Y'all took innocent people's lives, you feel me? Like, so, that's why I always tell y'all, protect yourself, bro, like, for real, at all times, seriously.
The knife, started trying to wrestle it out of my hand. And then it was a struggle, and I stabbed her in the neck. I didn't even want to do it. I was just,
what do you mean you didn't want to do it? You did it.
I was trying to get the jewelry without doing it.
And then, get a load of this, he didn't even get paid for his hard work. Tim took all the jewelry they stole and pawned it himself.
Wow.
Poor old Sean didn't get a dime.
You didn't get to keep any of it? No, he didn't give me anything. I got nothing. You're gonna have to ask him where he fenced it.
However, regarding the Sheltons, nothing was coming out of him. He was arrested.
Let's face it, in Austin, Texas, the possibility of being murdered by a stranger is very low, and that's why these violent crimes and these violent homicides has really shaken the foundation of our community. Ben Alcazar has been charged with capital murder for the murder of Kathy Blair. Investigators further believe that Timothy Parlin and Sean Gantman Alcazar were actively involved in the burglary of the Sheldons' home and the deaths of Billy and Sidney Sheldon.
Tim Parlin wasn't a killer. Sean was. Tim was the driver. He did enough, though, to be implicated. He sure as shit knew exactly what Sean was up to the entire time. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but why? Tim did what he did because he was working at a 7-Eleven at the time, and he would say it wasn't paying the bills. Sean, he would say, he killed Kathy, but who killed the Sheltons? Well, it was likely him again. They were killed in the same way.
It's been more than 3 years since an Austin music teacher was found dead inside her home, and today the man accused of killing her goes on trial.
But there have been big delays in the case because of DNA testing.
The court date for the man charged with killing her during a burglary has been pushed back multiple times. Now, Austin police say 33-year-old Sean Gant-Benacazar entered Blair's home while she was asleep and tried to rob the place. But according to court documents, Gant-Benacazar told police that he stabbed Blair in the neck when she woke up and lunged at him. Authorities also arrested and charged 51-year-old Timothy Parlin in connection with the burglary leading up to Blair's death, as well as 2 other murders days after Blair died. He is being tried at a later date. But the 2 suspects have been in the Travis County Jail awaiting trials for their charges for 3 years. We were told that DNA testing and retesting was the majority of the reason for the delay.
Bond, any thug can kill.
The trial of Sean began in April 2018.
This defendant's the murderer. There's no evidence that Tim Parlin went in that house, that Tim Parlin went in that closet.
I mean, he had admitted it, so what you got? Defense.
Ultimately, the defendant tells the police that he went into Kathy Blair's room, that she'd been asleep.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? He admitted it. He said he did it. He stabbed her in it. What are you talking about? Like, bro, what is this up? Like, bro, they both guilty. Lock them up, bro. Throw away the key. Come on, bro. Why, come on, man. Feel me?
He had a knife out. She lunged at him. They fought over the knife, and he stabbed her in the neck.
No, he didn't. Admitted it, me bollocks.
Law enforcement went down there, we believe the evidence will show, with the express idea, plan, purpose, and intent to try to get him to confess to something he didn't do.
I felt like I had to confess to this crime that I didn't commit, and...
What do you... Bro. What, bro? So now you're saying, bro, you felt stop it, bro. Like, bro, you done made up like 4 lies, bro. Like, come on, bro. You did it, bro. You and bro did it. Y'all just thought y'all would not get caught, bro, for murdering innocent people, bro. Like I said, bro, earlier, bro, because they not real killers for real. They not, because real killers, they not. First of all, real killer ain't pointing the blame. Real killer ain't. No, real killer, if he get caught, bro, he gonna take that. Take that. You feel me? Y'all wasn't real killers like that for real. Y'all was just out here doing it just to do it. You feel me? Then stuff got real. Now, bro, y'all folding because y'all not really like that, bro. You feel me? And these are the type of people that I hate, bro. You feel me? Because, bro, y'all not out here doing nothing with y'all lives, so y'all taking others. Feel me? Bro, just lock them up, bro. Throw away the key, bro. Get them out of here, bro.
If I didn't, the questioning was just going to continue, and even if I just stopped saying anything, I had been led to believe that they would, quote-unquote, prove that I had done it regardless of what I said.
All right. Sean, did you go into Kathy Blair's home?
No, I did not.
Have you ever gone to her house?
No, I have not.
Did you kill Kathy?
No, I did not. that if I didn't explain a reason for having done it, even though I didn't do it, I would get the death penalty. The exact words were, "This is important and you're not going anywhere until we finish."
The defense said the interview was coerced. Every second that was not recorded was the cops threatening Sean and feeding him information that wasn't publicly available. Also, he had taken sleeping pills earlier that day, so he was like out of it. Sure, look at him. He's falling asleep during an interview about whether he's involved in murders. 3 murders. I mean, I hope he was taking pills. Because otherwise he just really didn't give a shit. He was happily pointing the finger at Tim Harlan.
The man walked in there to kill her, and to kill her slow and ugly. That's not random.
He said that, I guess he had hit something on, approaching her bed, he'd hit something with his foot and caused her to wake up. He said that there was a struggle over the knife, and that he stabbed her in the neck, and that she had kicked him, and he grabbed her by the legs and pulled her off the bed.
I mean, the story really comes down to pure cowardice. They were both trying to throw each other under the bus for murders, horrific ones, to get petty cash and, like, jewelry and shite. Eventually, the trial of Sean was declared a mistrial due to one juror holding out. He believed the defense that the interrogation was, bullshit. A retrial would happen, but before that, Tim would have his day in court.
Guilty on all counts related to capital murder.
That's what a jury handed down today for Timothy Parlin after less than 3 hours of deliberating. Parlin faced 5 charges of capital murder for the deaths of choir teacher Kathy Blair and an elderly couple, Sydney and Billy Shelton. All 3 were killed in December 2014.
He was up shit creek. He didn't kill anyone, well, maybe, but probably not. But he did know full well about it and aided and abetted the crimes. Not only that, he would have been the one to go to Sean and say, "Come here to me. You know it would be a great idea, right? And I know just the people to do it too. You're gonna love it." So he was just as guilty in the eyes of Texan law. The trial lasted 9 days and a couple of hours.
YouTube, what is going on?
And he got life.
And no, I'm not editing that out, bro. That's YouTube tweaking, bro. I don't... Chill, YouTube, you feel me?
Prison with no parole for his role in the tree home invasions. Then Sean's retrial began.
The evidence is speaking to you. The evidence is telling you that that person in the front passenger seat is the killer. What he says in this confession becomes corroborated by every known fact of the evidence. And he attacked a woman that was vulnerable, that was asleep, and that was in the safety of her own home.
You're going to hear and you're going to see, more importantly, how they interview Sean. How they ask him questions, how they give him information. Every piece of evidence points to Tim. Every piece of evidence. There's not one thing that...
Bro, Eric, no. Every piece of evidence points towards both of them, bro. Because both of them know, first of all, bro, both of them knew way too much. You feel me? Both of them knew what the plan was, bro. Even if bro didn't do it, bro, you was in the same room. And you got into the same car. Like, bro, you were present to murder. Like, it don't matter. Like, I don't understand why they're trying to give this dude like a chance. Like, no, bro. You feel me? Bro should get the same as bro just did, bro. Like, I don't, like, what? Stop showing him sympathy. Stop. Feel me? Bro deserves to go to prison for the rest. Bro, you was out here killing lives. You should have thought of it. You should have thought of that. You feel me? You should have thought of all this before you did it. Feel me? Like, what
presented to you that points to him, except for his statement.
It went the same way the first trial did. You got, the confession and the predator vision, with Sean saying, "No, not at all. I'm a high school teacher." The fact of what his motive could have been, I mean, he pled, not guilty, so I guess we'll never know. That stood out. and still stands out to me. Why would he do this? He had a good degree. He had worked as a high school teacher, though his teaching days ended in 2013, a year before the murders, unclear why. But he had gotten other jobs. He would go to the gym, play games, lived with his mother near the ocean. No criminal record, was known to be quiet and kind. He didn't even get anything out of the murders. Tim took the jewelry and pawned it himself. So Sean just killed 3 people for no reason.
Exactly.
Very brutally. For a guy with no past of doing that, Sean Gant Benalcazar was found guilty during the second trial, and he got life without parole.
Good.
In the end, quite simply, they were both fucking cowards. Tim was living the life he had always known. Sean, the complete opposite. Maybe he just snapped or something. It's one of those things where, you always wonder what's going through somebody's head when they're doing what he did. How do you justify it? Judging by the trial, they didn't, because they didn't care at all. They picked vulnerable people they could easily do this too.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, those vulnerable people happen to be well loved and sorely missed. Tim and Sean won't be.
And I'm gonna end it right there, Slime. Like I said, man, like, this story was, I'm glad they both got what they deserved, because, bro, they was out here killing for no, like, bro, y'all took lives for no reason, you feel me? Like, for nothing, you feel me? So, I'm glad y'all got what y'all deserve, you feel me? And shout out to that chapter, you feel me? Bro, keep doing y'all thing, you feel me? And like I said, if y'all new over here, make sure to check out, you feel me, my other forensic file reactions or my other murder cases that I done reactions to, you feel me, on the channel. You feel me? Make sure to check out the music reactions, you feel me? I was about to say forensic file reactions again, but check out the music reactions too, and the funny reactions too, you feel me? I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, and I'm gonna get at you on the next one, Slime. 1.